Tonight's guest is Argentine musician and composer J.P. Joffre, considered the premier bandoneon player of the modern age. He has received numerous commissions and brought his exciting contemporary tango to major venues and festivals worldwide, performing with legendary musicians such as Paquito de Rivera, Nina Bayalina, and Fernando Otero, and orchestras including the Baltimore Symphony, Sacramento Philharmonic Orchestra, and the Westchester Jazz Orchestra. Some of you may have been lucky enough to have seen JP perform here with his trio as part of jazz sessions several years ago. Since 2009, he has composed for his new tango quintet, which had its first official concert at Joe's Pub in New York, and he is currently writing music for harpist Anne Hobson-Pilot, the Symphony Silicon Valley, and the Gabriel Ensemble, among other groups. On the heels of sold-out concerts at Lincoln Center and the Celebrity Series of Boston, JP released his debut CD, Hard Tango, in June this year, featuring his compelling original compositions. And the CD will be available for purchase after the performance just outside the theater. We're so pleased to welcome J.P. Joffre back to the Jacob Burns, and he has also brought along a special guest who he'll announce. And let's start 12 Tangos. I just wanted to find out a little bit about J.P. so he can tell you his own background. And I know you grew up in Argentina, but I don't think it was in one of the major cities, right? Where did you grow up?
Well, first of all, thank you so much, Kathy, for organizing this. I'm so honored to be here again. And well, you're right. I was born in San Juan, Argentina. It's a very small town on the north center of Argentina, very close to Chile. But even in San Juan, the tango music is very big, and people love tango. So I grew up actually with my grandmother, and she used to listen to tango from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. the whole day. So I know all the songs by heart, all the songs we just heard.
Huh. So you probably don't remember the first time you heard tango.
I probably don't remember.
And where did you get your own training, and when did you know that this is what you wanted to do?
Well, that's an interesting question. When I was 12, 13 years old, I knew I was going to be I thought I knew that I was going to be a drummer, and I asked my parents to buy me a drum set, and of course they refused. Well, finally they bought me a drum set, and I started playing drums, and I had my own heavy metal band, my own rock band. But since I grew up with my grandmother, I heard so many tangos, and the music was really in my blood, and and my mom used to listen to a lot of classical music as well. So I think I didn't realize, and I just fall in love with classical music and tango music. And I decided, when I heard Piazzolla, is one of the major tango composers in Argentina, I at that moment I realized I knew I was going to be a bandoneon player. And one day I was walking on the street, and I saw a bandoneon on sale on a music store. So I told the storeman that I didn't have money to buy the bandoneon, but I had a drum set to exchange. So I exchanged my drum set for the bandoneon, and I remember my sister telling me, "What have you done?" Because I had a huge drum set, and this guy gave me like a small box with buttons, and I started.
And was there a school in San Juan, or did you have to travel somewhere in order to learn how to play?
Yes, there is a school in San Juan, and there is a huge auditorium, and there is a symphony orchestra that plays every Friday, and tickets are very accessible. So there is a very nice classical community, classical music community, which I really appreciate.